Emotional pain has a way of making us desperate for answers. We want to know why it happened, how long will it last, and when will things finally change. But Scripture shows us something very important. Before God changes our circumstances, He often comforts our hearts. But why? Well, because comfort stabilizes the soul before healing begins. God knows that answers without comfort can overwhelm a wounded, hurting heart. So instead of explaining first, He stays with us first. Today, I want to share 3 ways that God comforts you before He changes anything, and why comfort is not a delay, but divine care. So, number 1, God comforts through His presence. In 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 3 to 4, it says, "Praise be to the God, the Father of all comfort and compassion, and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles." Notice what this verse doesn't say. It doesn't say God immediately removes every trouble. It says He comforts us in the middle of them. God's presence does what explanations cannot. People may offer their opinions, they may offer their advice, they may try to fix or analyze the pain that you're going through, but God does something deeper. He stays with us. When you feel broken, confused, or emotionally raw, God doesn't stand at a distance waiting for you to recover. He draws closer and He offers us His compassion. Presence heals what advice can't touch. Presence reminds you that you are not alone, you're not abandoned, and you are not forgotten. If you're in a valley season where nothing seems to be changing yet, this may be the comfort God is offering first, His nearness. Number 2, God comforts through His gentleness. In Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 13, it tells us that as a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. This verse reveals the tone of God's comfort. God's comfort is gentle, it is patient, and it is nurturing. God doesn't rush our wounded and hurting hearts. He doesn't pressure you to get over it or to just move on. Instead, He meets you where you are right now and tends to the places that hurt the most. Gentleness is not weakness. Gentleness is wisdom. God knows that healing cannot be forced. It must be felt. So if your progress feels slow, remember this. God is not disappointed with you. He's not angry with you. He is protecting your heart while it heals. Number 3, God comforts so healing can flow. In Psalm 147 and verse 3, it says He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Before wounds are bound, they are acknowledged. Before healing flows, comfort is received. Comfort prepares the heart for restoration. A heart that feels safe can open. A heart that feels held by God can begin to heal. God doesn't heal by pressure. He heals by his presence, his patience, and his compassion. If you've been waiting for change, but instead you're sensing comfort, don't dismiss it. That's God. That comfort is part of the healing process. You don't need to earn God's comfort. You don't need to be strong to receive it. You are allowed to rest in God's care. If God hasn't changed your situation yet, it doesn't mean that he is ignoring you. It may mean that he is strengthening your heart first. Comfort is not a detour. It is not a delay. It is the doorway to healing. Comment below, I receive your comfort, as a declaration that you are allowing God to meet you where you are right now. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Please do share this with someone who may need to hear this. Also, please like and subscribe too. So, until the next time, take care.